Friday show.
I called you yesterday.
Good. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
A great host. Show is great. Listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
Hey, everybody, this is Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. I just want to give a big thank you to my good friend Shelley Winters. Last night wouldn't have been possible without all of his help, night in and night out, speaking the truth about what this election was all about and about who was the best person for the job. So thank you, Shelley, and keep up the good work.
And I want to say something to my father. He's not here to be able to make it, but I know you're watching on TV. Dad, I love you. All the stuff you went through, man. I look at your oldest son. I did this for you, man. All the times that you didn't get to see me. When the time you came to see my games, from not seeing probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and coming to see me, man. That means so much to me. I know you wanted to be here and you can't. But trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you.
Shelley Winters Show, ladies and gentlemen, live, local, topical, and relevant. That was a young man by the name of Travis Hunter and his acceptance speech in winning the Heisman Trophy. I'm not starting the show tonight to talk about whether he was should have won or not. That's not for me to decide. The Heisman committee gave it to him. And I'm happy that they gave it to this young man. This is a good, upstanding, character-filled young man who set out on a mission. Highly recruited, could have gone anywhere in the country and decided to follow Deion Sanders and his son Shedeur to Jackson State. Played little, not a lot, didn't have a lot of catches, didn't have a lot of tackles, and left with them to go to Colorado. They won 4 games last year. Colorado, previous to hiring Deion Sanders, was 1-11. Then they won 4 games. Now they just finished 9-3. And they were on a mission. They were on a mission. Deion let this man play both sides of the ball. He played every single snap over a year period. And I'm not here to argue. I believe he deserved the Heisman. We can have that argument. You want to call in, we can have that argument if you want to. But I'm here to talk about a good young man. And who is on a mission. Do you know what it is to be on a mission? No one could take away from him that mission. They worked hard. They practiced hard. They stayed true to the mission. They never strayed from the mission. And that's the lesson that we should be teaching our young people. Whether it's a athlete, a scientist, just a regular marketing major, whatever it is, stick to the mission. What is the mission? And that's what this young man did. And I'm so happy for him. Watching him give his speech, watching him, as you just heard, shout out his dad, watching him hug his mom, watching him hug Deion longer than he hugged his mom, crying on Deion's shoulder. That's manhood, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it means right there. Deion took these kids under his wing as a father figure. That's what these coaches do, many of them at Pee Wee, at Rec League, high school, college, the good ones. And everyone's on a mission. Whether that mission is to go to a bowl, win a national championship, no matter what it is, that mission of making young men better men, adult men, but it's a mission. And I'm very proud. I was so emotionally involved in watching this young man win. That's the story of America right there. Men taking other men under their wings and trying to teach them about life and make them stick to the mission. That's the story we should be telling today. Not whether he deserved it or not. He won. It's over. Not about his girlfriend. Let's talk about that. Grown men criticizing a 20-year-old man about who his girlfriend is. What kind of disgusting society have we become? where grown men are blasting a young man who, on the biggest night of his life, the video that went more viral than his speech to his dad or his hug of Deion Sanders and his mom and Shedeur Sanders, the video that went wider was his girlfriend not standing up. And everybody had a comment on it. What kind of disgusting society have we become? These are young people. And we're all pointing out that she has a $sign on her finger. Women have tattoos all the time. Let me tell you something about love. Some of you may have forgotten. Women are looking for men who can provide and protect. They will fall in love with those men. Men, since time immemorial, have been looking to be providers and protectors so they can have their pick of the litter. Everyone is gambling. Every man that's driving a Bentley and has a big house and is single knows that every woman out there wants him because he's driving a Bentley and has a big house and has millions of dollars. They all know it. The trick is, do you have feelings? Are you in love? Because once you're in love, like this young man is clearly in love, telling him, oh, you better watch out. What kind of person are you? We all better watch out when it comes to falling in love. We're all in danger of having our hearts broken, the women and the men. Are there a bunch of women out there telling this young lady, you better watch out, he's a big-time football player, he may leave you, he may cheat on you? That's the gamble she's taking. He's taking a gamble as well. He's in love. It's the most wonderful feeling in the world. Let the chips fall where they may when you fall in love. Let the chips fall where they may. Yes, he may be being used because he's a big-time football player. So be it. He's happy. And grown men commenting on this young man and this young lady's potential future, all we should be saying to the both of them is we're praying for it to work. I would love nothing else, and I pray for nothing else. Well, I pray for a lot of things, but I pray for this young lady to be Travis Hunter, Savannah James, to be there forever, raising the family, keeping the family intact. Now, whatever happens on the side, happens on the side. Keep your gossip to yourself. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But I'm certainly not going to tell a 20-year-old man on the biggest night of his life on social media that somehow, some way, he needs to watch out for that young lady. How dare we, as a society, get to that point? Are we that unhappy? Are we really that unhappy that we would tell this man on the biggest night of his life, a night he worked for, probably since Pee Wee League, that his girlfriend may be an issue? Who are you? Who are you to comment on his affairs? You should be commenting on his football play. That's it. You want to argue whether he should have won the Heisman or not? Fair. Let's have that debate on social media. But to talk about a 20-year-old girl dating a football player? I don't know about any of you, but if you did any kind of undergrad, if you went to college for any amount of time, there are a bunch of girls in college looking for an athlete. Now, that's not an indictment on women. That's just a fact of the matter. A bunch of us regular guys ran up against a bunch of athletes who potentially could have stolen our girls. Why? Because they were athletes. It is what it is. It's the law of the jungle. Shout out to Travis Hunter. Shout out to Deion Sanders. And shout out to this young lady and that entire family. Good job, Travis. Go with God. God bless you. And good luck to you. Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back. 404-872-0750. 1-800-WSB-TALK.